1 in 3 adults will die from cardiovascular diseases, but you don't have to be part of this statistic. While medicine chases increasingly expensive drugs, science reveals that small morning adjustments can defuse the ticking time bombs in your arteries. This is no longer just another generic text about healthy habits. It's a tactical manual based on studies with real patients who reversed their risk markers without radical changes. 1. Drink water as soon as you wake up. Your body goes through 6 to 8 hours of absolute fasting during sleep. In this period, silent dehydration thickens your blood, turning it into a sticky fluid that overloads your heart. 2 glasses of water upon waking act as a natural detergent, cleaning your blood vessels and preventing dangerous clots. This simple practice reduces morning cardiovascular events by up to 21%. Keep a thermos on your nightstand. Drink before. Even brushing your teeth. Blood pressure peaks between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m., the time when 40% of strokes occur. Water on an empty stomach gently dilates blood vessels, creating a protective effect against these dangerous spikes. Japanese studies show that elderly people who adopted this habit saw an average reduction of 8 millimeters of mercury in systolic pressure. To enhance the effect, add a pinch of Himalayan pink salt. The minerals aid cellular absorption. Morning blood viscosity is a silent killer. When your blood flows like honey instead of water, your heart must pump with up to 30% more force. This daily overload, year after year, wears down your cardiovascular system like an engine without oil. The solution? Treat your first water of the day with the same importance as your first coffee. Your blood will thank you. Try drinking in small sips over 2 to 3 minutes for better absorption. If you suffer from high blood pressure, this routine may be more effective than many medications. Water activates the parasympathetic system, which regulates your natural cardiovascular brake. In just 1 week, many patients report fewer morning dizziness and more energy. The secret lies in the temperature, slightly. Warm water has a better detox effect. Avoid ice-cold water, which can cause thermal shock in a dehydrated body. For those who find plain water difficult to drink, try the slice technique. The night before, prepare a pitcher with water, cucumber slices, and ginger shavings. Overnight, the nutrients infuse, creating a tasty detox drink. This enhanced version not only hydrates better, but also provides natural electrolytes. Start with 200 milliliters and gradually increase to 400 milliliters. Your body will crave more over time. 2. Morning stretching. Your body wasn't designed to go from the immobility of sleep straight into daily activities. Gentle stretching activates the muscle pump that pushes venous blood back to the heart, preventing thrombosis. Start while still lying down. Stretch your arms above your head and push your heels forward as if trying to grow 5 centimeters. Hold for 15 seconds. It's like turning on your body's hydraulic system. Morning stiffness isn't just annoying. It's a sign of poor brain circulation. When you stretch your neck with slow yes and no motions, you increase blood flow to the brain by up to 40%. This means clearer thinking and fewer morning memory lapses. Do as cats do. They instinctively stretch upon waking for survival. Not by chance. Deep vein thrombosis affects 1 in 1,000 adults after age 40. 5 minutes of daily stretching reduce this risk by 68%, according to the American Heart Association. Focus on movements that activate the calves, the second heart, pump. While sitting on the bed, draw circles with your feet 10 times in each direction. Simple, but powerful for those who sit all day. Your spine absorbs fluids overnight like a sponge. Morning stretching helps redistribute this fluid, preventing herniated discs and chronic pain. Try the Greek God stretch. Stand up, interlace your fingers, and push your palms upward while taking deep breaths. This movement opens the entire rib cage, improving oxygenation. For those in a hurry, the 5-5-5 sequence works wonders. 5 deep breaths, 5 key stretches, arms, back, legs, 5 seconds each. This activates your lymphatic system, responsible for clearing toxins accumulated overnight. Keep a belt or scarf near your bed. Use it as an aid to stretch shoulders and back without excessive strain. 3. Blood pressure measurement. The first hour after waking is when your blood pressure spikes, and when stroke risks come knocking. Keeping a blood pressure monitor on your nightstand is like having a smoke detector for your heart. Readings above 13/8 aren't just stress, they're red flags. Those who measure regularly spot invisible patterns, like dangerous morning spikes that would go unnoticed at the doctor's office. Measure before coffee, in silence, with feet supported. Your brachial artery will thank you. High blood pressure doesn't hurt, but it erodes your arteries like water on stone. A Harvard study with 25,000 patients showed home measurements prevent more heart attacks than annual checkups. Record the numbers in a notebook or app. Trends matter more than a single reading. If you notice variations over 20 millimeters of mercury between arms, see a doctor. It could signal arterial blockages. Turn this ritual into self-care, not anxiety. White coat syndrome. High readings at the doctor's fools many, but your body doesn't lie at home. Ideal morning pressure should be below 12/7. Anything higher, even just a little, accelerates vascular aging. Invest in an arm monitor, not wrist. They're 30% more accurate. A tip: measure 3 times in a row with 1 minute between, and discard the first reading. Your true number is the average. Morning blood pressure spikes damage blood vessels like daily hammer blows. These micro-injuries create scars where cholesterol later builds up. Those treating high blood pressure but only measuring in the afternoon are missing the point. Medications should especially cover the morning window. Talk to your doctor about long-acting drugs that protect you during this critical period. Your alarm can ring 5 minutes earlier to include this life-saving ritual. Nighttime blood pressure should drop 10 to 20% compared to daytime. If it doesn't, non-dipper. Stroke risk doubles. 24-hour monitors reveal this pattern, but you can estimate. At home, compare the last nighttime reading, before bed, with the first morning one. Differences under 10% are red flags. Elderly should take extra care. Postprandial hypotension, drop after breakfast, causes dangerous falls. Also measure 30 minutes after your morning meal. 4. Anti-inflammatory breakfast. Your first meal can be medicine or slow poison. And the hidden sugar in healthy cereals is the worst culprit. Swap white bread for oat flakes. Their soluble fiber forms a gel that sweeps cholesterol before it sticks to arteries. Free-range eggs are the perfect protein. Yolk choline reduces homocysteine, an inflammatory marker linked to strokes. Drizzle with extra virgin olive oil, nature's vein detergent. Arterial inflammation starts with the first bite. Refined flours turn to sugar instantly, creating a free radical storm. Your antidote? Berries. Frozen blueberries work, with cinnamon, a duo that lowers blood sugar by 23%. Ripe avocado is green gold. Its omega-9s lubricate cell membranes, while potassium neutralizes sodium from high blood pressure. Skip juices. Whole fruit has fiber that slows glucose spikes. Your gut is inflammation's thermostat. Feed good bacteria with morning prebiotics. A spoon of soaked flaxseed, prepped overnight, releases mucilage that protects both intestines. And arteries. Unsweetened green tea provides EGCG, a molecule that prevents LDL oxidation for the rushed. Plain yogurt plus walnuts plus raw honey is an ancestral fast food Caucasian centenarians have used for centuries. Fat isn't the villain. Quality matters more than quantity. Clarified butter, ghee, is rich in butyrate, a gut anti-inflammatory that benefits the entire circulatory system. Avoid margarines and processed vegetable oils. They're omega-6 bombs. A pinch of turmeric with black pepper in your omelet boosts curcumin. Its vasodilating effect rivals some medications. Black coffee, up to 2 cups, is an ally. Its polyphenol protect vascular endothelium, but avoid after 10 a.m. Caffeine disrupts cortisol and interferes with restorative sleep. For the sensitive, warm hibiscus tea is a natural diuretic that helps control blood pressure. The golden rule: your ideal breakfast should leave you hungry after 3 to 4 hours. If hungry sooner, it was too many carbs. If no hunger after 5 hours, inflammation was at the table. 5. Deep breathing break. Morning stress prepares your body for war when you only need peace. 2 minutes of conscious breathing lower blood pressure as effectively as some medications. The 4-4-6 technique is simple. Inhale, counting to 4. Hold. 4 more. Exhale for 6 seconds. This rhythm activates your vagus nerve, the natural fight or flight switch. Do this before checking your phone. Your cardiovascular system deserves priority. Morning cortisol is necessary, but in excess, it becomes corrosive acid for your arteries. Deep breathing through the left nostril. Yes, only that one. Activates the brain hemisphere that calms. Place your right hand over your heart while practicing. Physical touch enhances the antiarrhythmic effect. If your mind wanders, focus on the air temperature entering and leaving your nostrils. This microhabit reduces inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein. Your diaphragm is a forgotten pump that massages internal organs with each deep breath. People with shallow breathing have a 37% higher risk of thromboembolism. Train this muscle by lying down with a book on your abdomen. It should rise and fall without shoulder movement. For desk workers, set hourly alarms for 3 full breathing cycles, 18 seconds that prevent blood stagnation in legs. Sleep apnea leaves traces even after waking. If you snore or wake with dry mouth, complement conscious breathing with tongue exercises. Press it against your palate for 5 seconds. Repeat 10 times. This strengthens airway muscles, improving nighttime oxygenation. The ideal position is sitting upright, hands on knees. Avoid doing it lying down to prevent falling asleep. Turn this ritual into an emotional anchor. Associate deep breathing with a visual trigger. Morning light hitting the wall or coffee steam works. Over time, your body will create a conditioned reflex. Seeing the trigger will already lower blood pressure. Teach the technique to your partner. Couples who breathe together sync heart rhythms, creating mutual protective effects. 6. 10-minute sunlight exposure. The vitamin D your body produces from morning sun is nature's best anticoagulant. Between 7 to 9 a.m., UVB rays are at ideal intensity, enough for nutrient synthesis without skin damage. Expose arms and legs without sunscreen during these first minutes. Walk barefoot on grass if possible. Grounding enhances anti-inflammatory effects. Your circadian clock needs this direct light to calibrate cortisol and melatonin cycles. People who get sun before 9 a.m. experience 42% more restorative sleep. Don't wear sunglasses during these minutes. Light must hit your retinas to regulate serotonin production. If you live in an apartment, stay near the sunniest window while stretching or breathing deeply. Vitamin D deficiency triples hemorrhagic stroke risk. Elderly absorb less UVB. After 60, they need 15 to 20 minutes of exposure. Darker skin requires double the time compared to fair skin. In winter, when sunlight disappears, consider full-spectrum lamps. Place them 1 meter away during breakfast. Morning light regulates nitric oxide production, the molecule keeping arteries flexible. Studies show cardiac patients exposed to hospital sunlight recover 26% faster. If you work remotely, position your desk near east-facing windows. Every hour, turn your face toward light for 30 seconds. Microdoses that add cardiovascular protection. Make sunrise viewing a medication-like habit. Dawn's orange light has specific frequencies stimulating the pineal gland. Set your alarm 10 minutes earlier in summer. This small change synchronizes your entire metabolism. On cloudy days, don't despair. Even diffuse light carries essential chronobiological information. 7. Flossing. Your gum health is a silent thermometer for stroke risk. Gingivitis bacteria enter bloodstreams and stick to arterial walls like microscopic razor blades. Floss isn't optional. It's as vital as brushing. Start with molars where plaque accumulates most, using C-shaped motions hugging each tooth. Bleeding? That confirms the inflammation needing daily combat. People who neglect flossing have carotid arteries 44% narrower. The mouth-heart connection is so strong that cardiologists now request periodontal exams. Choose waxed floss for smooth gliding without irritating sensitive gums. With braces or dentures, floss threaders are essential adapters. Make this a post-coffee ritual. Consistency matters more than perfect technique. Chronic periodontitis releases. Ultra-sensitive CRP, an inflammatory marker linked to brain clots. Don't wait for dental checkups. Treat floss as daily medicine. For those who find it uncomfortable, flexible floss picks require less coordination. The rule is clear. Brushing alone cleans only 60% of tooth surfaces. Your ideal floss depends on tooth spacing. Tight teeth need ultra-thin floss, while gaps benefit from wide dental tape. Mint or tea tree oil flavors make the process more pleasant. Keep the roll on your nightstand. Seeing floss before bed increases consistent use by 70%. Nighttime is when oral bacteria wreak most havoc. Create a habit of flossing during favorite shows. Pair it with pleasure. In a week, you'll notice less morning bad breath. In a month, your dentist will see differences. In a year, your arteries will be cleaner. Remember, it's not about perfect gums, but about not feeding chronic inflammation. 8. Micro break planning. Your body is designed for movement, not chairs. Every hour sitting raises thrombosis risk like mercury in a thermometer. Set 55-minute alarms. When they ring, walk 2 minutes to your farthest window. These micro steps activate calf muscle pumps, preventing blood stagnation. Workers taking regular breaks have femoral arteries 26% more flexible. No exercise needed, just alternate sitting, standing, and walking. Place printers far from desks. Use small water glasses, forcing bathroom trips. Each interruption is a circulatory lifeline. For computer users, the 20-20-20 rule helps. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Your chair. Posture is life or death. A 135-degree torso-thigh angle reduces vascular compression by 40%. Use lumbar pillows or tie a belt around your waist as a slouching reminder. When thinking just one more email, remember, endothelial cells die after 60 motionless minutes. Stand and swing arms like shooing birds. Your lymphatic system will thank you. Standing meetings aren't corporate fads. They're vascular prevention. Propose walking meetings for 1 to 2 person conversations. At home, do calf raises while brushing teeth or waiting for coffee. Keep a step stool under your desk for alternating leg stretches. These micro adjustments add more protection than 1 gym hour after 8 motionless hours. Your brain also benefits from breaks. Every hour, look at the horizon, if possible, and take 3 deep breaths. This movement-distant focus oxygenation combo reduces cortisol by 17%. Keep comfortable sneakers near your workstation. Uncomfortable shoes are perfect excuses to stay seated. Remember, the opposite of sedentarism isn't sports. It's frequent movement throughout the day. 9. Avoid stressful news in the morning. Your morning brain is like a sponge. It absorbs everything with amplified intensity, starting the day with alarming news triggers cortisol like fireworks in a henhouse. Swap toxic headlines for 10 minutes of instrumental music or nature sounds. Create a crisis-free zone until at least after breakfast. Your cardiovascular system needs a truce to find its rhythm. Morning anxiety raises blood pressure more than a strong cup of coffee. If checking emails is unavoidable, configure your app to show messages from loved ones first. Use colorful covers for WhatsApp groups that always bring bad news. Your brain will learn to avoid them instinctively. Silence is also nourishment. Try spending the first 30 minutes of your day without auditory stimuli, just listening to your own footsteps. Your phone has airplane mode. Your heart doesn't. Leave your phone charging far from the bedroom and buy a cheap analog alarm clock. The blue light from morning notifications suppresses residual melatonin, leaving you in chronic alert mode. If you need information, read centenarians' obituaries. They always contain resilience lessons without the adrenaline shock of headlines. Create a gentle transition ritual into reality. Instead of jumping from bed straight into chaos, have a landing mat, literally a fluffy rug where you stand barefoot for 2 minutes, stretching and breathing before facing the world. Place a painting or photo that brings peace in a strategic spot. Your first glance of the day should be at something inspiring serenity, not urgency. Morning sets the hormonal tone for the entire day. Try a week-long news fast until 10 a.m. You'll discover the world didn't end while you cared for yourself. Replace current affairs podcasts with inspiring audiobooks during coffee. Your 80-year-old future self will thank you for every morning you chose calm over chaos. 10. Supplementation. Quality omega-3 is the lubricant your aging arteries need. But beware, don't buy just any shelf pill. Oxidized oil does more harm than good. Look for IFOS certifications on labels and prefer TG, triglyceride, forms, which have 70% better absorption. A practical tip: cut a capsule. If the oil smells strongly fishy, it's rancid. Your cardiologist may prescribe therapeutic doses above 2 g/day for those with high triglycerides. Magnesium is the forgotten mineral that relaxes veins and heart muscles. Citrate form is ideal for those with constipation, while glycinate suits sensitive stomachs better. Avoid magnesium oxide. Its absorption is pitiful. Dissolve a magnesium powder sachet in your morning water bottle. Besides hydrating, you'll prevent nighttime cramps that disrupt sleep. Vitamin K2 is the key that directs calcium to bones instead of arteries. Found in natto and aged cheeses, the -7 Malawian Kwacha's form remains active for up to 72 hours. Those on blood thinners should consult a doctor before supplementing, but can increase intake via foods. A slice of Gouda or brie at breakfast provides a natural dose of this vascular protector. Coenzyme Q10 is the fuel your heart's mitochondria voraciously consume. After 40, our production plummets, and statins worsen this. The ubiquinol form is 8 times more bioavailable for those over 50. Take it with a fatty meal. Scrambled eggs with avocado are the perfect vehicle. Within 3 months, many report less fatigue climbing stairs. Never buy supplements like spices. This is preventive pharmacology. Demand purity certificates. Prefer small batches, and store away from light and heat. Schedule biannual doctor reviews. Needs change like seasons. Remember, supplements are the last step on the ladder, after pure water, real food, and daily movement. How many of these habits do you already practice automatically? And how many have you ignored for years, thinking they were unimportant details? Your arteries don't give second chances. Each day is an opportunity to strengthen your defenses or erode them further. The choice is yours, but now you can't say you didn't know. Share this guide with someone you love, click the bell, and subscribe. Every week, we bring new strategies to trick the biological clock. Your next morning starts now. What will be your first small step when the alarm rings tomorrow?